Jesus heard me crying in the night when nobody else could hear, when the darkness felt like an ocean and my future wasn't clear. The old clock on the wall kept ticking through the lonely hours slow, and I sat there at the kitchen table with nowhere left to go. The bills were stacked before me, the burden weighed me down, and every road I looked upon seemed to lead away from town. I bowed my head in silence, not knowing what to say. But the Lord, who knows the heart of man, heard every prayer that day. I walked through many seasons since that cold and troubled year, and looking back I realize He was always standing near. Though I couldn't see Him working and I couldn't understand, Jesus never stopped holding my life within His hands. Jesus heard me crying in the night when the stars were hidden from my sight, when my faith was weak and my hope was warm. He carried me safely through the storm. Through every valley, every trial I face, I find strength within His amazing grace. When the world grows dark and nothing feels right, Jesus heard me crying in the night. My daddy worked the farmlands till his hands were rough as stone, teaching me that faith grows strongest when you're standing all alone. He'd say, son, life gets difficult and troubles will appear, but the Lord who made the mountains knows every tear. We'd gather every Sunday in a little church of white, singing old hymns about heaven beneath the morning light. The preacher spoke of Calvary and mercy from above, and every message pointed toward the Savior's endless love. Years rolled by like rivers, and I wandered from the way, chasing dreams that promised much but quickly slipped away. Yet every road that left me broken somehow helped me see the shepherd never stopped pursuing one lost sheep like me. Jesus heard me crying in the night when the stars were hidden from my sight, when my faith was weak and my hope was worn. He carried me safely through the storm. Through every valley, every trial I face, when the doctor shook his head, speaking words no family ever wants to hear said. Fear settled in the room like a cold and heavy rain, and suddenly tomorrow felt uncertain once again. I drove out to the countryside where an old dirt road begins, and asked the Lord for courage through the battle we were in. The answer didn't come in thunder or a mighty rushing wind. It came in a quiet peace that settled deep within. Day by day He strengthened us when our strength was running low, and through that painful chapter His faithfulness would show. The mountain stood before us, but He helped us climb somehow, and that same faithful Savior is still beside us now. There's a mother in Kentucky praying for her child tonight, asking God to guide them safely and lead them toward the light. There's a truck driver on the highway beneath the moonlit sky, whispering a simple prayer as the miles keep rolling by. There's a widow in a rocking chair holding photographs of old, remembering precious moments worth more than silver or gold. There's a young man fighting battles hidden deep within his soul, searching for the peace that only Christ can truly make whole. To every weary traveler carrying burdens hard to bear, the Savior knows your struggles and He listens to your prayer. Jesus heard me crying in the night when nobody else could hear, when the darkness felt like an ocean and my future wasn't clear. The old clock on the wall kept ticking through the lonely hours slow, and I sat there at the kitchen table with nowhere left to go. The bills were stacked before me, the burden weighed me down, and every road I looked upon seemed to lead away from town. I bowed my head in silence, not knowing what to say, but the Lord, who knows the heart of man, heard every prayer that day. I've walked through many seasons since that cold and troubled year, and looking back I realize He was always standing near. Though I couldn't see Him working and I couldn't understand, Jesus never stopped holding my life within His hands. Jesus heard me crying in the night when the stars were hidden from my sight, when my faith was weak and my hope was worn. He carried me safely through the storm. Through every valley, every trial I face, I find strength within His amazing grace. Jesus heard me crying in the night. My daddy worked the farmlands till his hands were rough as stone, teaching me that faith grows strongest when you're standing all alone. He'd say, son, life gets difficult and troubles will appear, but the Lord who made the mountains knows every tear. We gather every Sunday in a little church of white, singing old hymns about heaven beneath the morning light. The preacher spoke of Calvary and mercy from above, and every message pointed toward the Savior's endless love. Years rolled by like rivers, and I wandered from the way, chasing dreams that promised much, but quickly slipped away. Yet every road that left me broken somehow helped me see the shepherd never stopped pursuing one lost sheep like me. Jesus heard me crying in the night, when the stars were hidden from my sight, when my faith was weak and my hope was worn. He carried me safely through the storm. Through every valley, every trial I face, I find strength within His amazing grace. When the world grows dark and nothing feels right, Jesus heard me crying in the night. There was a winter morning when the doctor shook his head, speaking words no family ever wants to hear said. Fear settled in the room like a cold and heavy rain, and suddenly tomorrow felt uncertain once again. I drove out to the countryside where an old dirt road begins, and asked the Lord for courage through the battle we were in. The answer didn't come in thunder or a mighty rushing wind. It came in quiet peace that settled deep within. Day by day He strengthened us when our strength was running low, and through that painful chapter His faithfulness would show. The mountain stood before us, but He helped us climb somehow, and that same faithful Savior is still beside us now. There's a mother in Kentucky praying for her child tonight, asking God to guide them safely and lead them toward the light. There's a truck driver on the highway beneath the moonlit sky, whispering a simple prayer as the miles keep rolling by. There's a widow in a rocking chair holding photographs of old, remembering precious moments worth more than silver or gold. There's a young man fighting battles hidden deep within his soul, searching for the peace that only Christ can truly make whole. To every weary traveler carrying burdens hard to bear, the Savior knows your struggles and He listens to your prayer. You may every burden on your mind. I hear the old church choir singing, Amazing Grace once more. The same sweet song